Hello everyone, I'm the Crumulent Archer and welcome to Surviving Mars. Surviving Mars is a new base building game set on Mars, as you can probably guess from the title. Comes out on March 15th, but I was set up with a little bit of an early preview, so we're gonna check it out. Yeah, some other streamers have gotten it a little bit earlier than me, but hopefully this is you guys will find this interesting. It's designed to be kind of a more realistic design of surviving on Mars, but realistic is of course always relative. So I'm actually going to do an easy start, but I'm going to hit new game so that you can see, because we can do an easy start basically from the new game here. So this is set up the way that is. So this is when you're starting to do your landing on Mars. Basically, you have to choose a sponsor, your commander profile, and then some other random stuff. So like the mission sponsors, you can get International Mars mission, which is the easy mode, or you can get some of these other ones which get progressively harder, I think. It's like USA, Blue Sun, China, India gets to normal, Europe normal, Space Y, gee I wonder who that is, that's normal. Church of the New Ark, all colonists have a religious trait, birth rate is doubled, hydroponic performance reduced by 50. That's not great. You got Russia, and then you have a random. We're gonna do the International Mars mission. I know it's the easiest, because you can see they've got a really large rocket payload. Their colonists never get Earth sick, which means they don't want to go home. Food supplies increased, rockets synthesize their own fuel. It's, as it says, it's recommended for first-time players, which I am not technically. I have played around a little bit with this because I got it a little bit before the embargo lifted, but I'm certainly not in a state to really do this. There's also the commanders. You can do a bunch of different commanders. We'll look at these probably after our first game's over with. We'll just stick with the rocket scientist that it suggests for begin with, and do the our different logos here. Which one do we want? I liked this guy here. Final countdown. I apologize also if you can hear my dog crying from underneath the... And then there's mysteries, which I'm going to leave on random because I don't understand yet, so I don't want to mess with. We have ice falling off the top of our house right now because it was snowy last week. My dog finds that very disorienting, so that's why you'll probably hear her crying a little bit in the background. She's fine, don't worry. Alright, let's go. You know what? I'm actually thinking I'm gonna back out on this and just do the easy start, because I don't... Well, maybe... Actually, I think we'll just leave everything as is. Never mind. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave everything the way it is, because I think that's just the easy start. Select a colony site. Okay. How's this one? Metals, colony, not a lot of water, not a lot of threats. Can I rotate Mars? There we go. How much concrete? This looks like a good one, right? We got a high meteor threat, but everything else seems okay. Topology's relatively flat. Sounds good to me.
Welcome to Mars.
Thanks. Impatient to see the rocket touch down and unloading of its precious cargo are remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet. The drones and rovers, our goal is to secure a foothold on humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until we have to make sure the colony has enough to construct resources, water, oxygen, power. Mission sponsor International Mars mission. Rocket scientist profile. Let's designate a landing site. Promise area to see the rocket from the bottom of the screen. Yep. So you want to go there? Do I have a... I think I have to go here, huh? So I guess we'll set down near the metals and some concrete. I was hoping there'd be some water around here, but I guess we'll have to hope that we come across it later. So let's just land like here. That's the only way I've set up. So I'm going to set it up to This is scanning. Basically, you have to kind of scout out territory to see what's in the area. So that's the scanning that I just set up. I also would like to put in some research. So the interesting thing about the way this game does research is that it's not a tree like the way that most games do research, where they have like you do this and then you do this and then you do this. It's just a list. It's a group of things. Like it's just a whole bunch of bits and pieces of research, and they show up and they're randomized every time you play. So you'll eventually get all the pieces of research, but you might get them in a different order every time. So let's see what we got here. We got the water reclamation, which is a spire building, which we won't need for a while until we have a dome, so I'm going to ignore that. Fuel compression. Cargo space is increased. That seems helpful. Drone swarm. Get extra drones. Extractor upgrade. Increases production 25%, but also increases power consumption. So that makes our extractors better. Live from Mars. More applicants will appear on Earth. So none of these are super important to begin with. I feel like the fuel compression is probably the most important, and maybe the drone swarm. So it's queuing it up over here, you see, and then we've got like 300 research to go. This one over here is a tech that our mission commander unlocked for us. So that's why that one's there. But yeah, we'll just keep that up like that. I don't know, we'll put that on the third slot. It's fine. Alright, so let's wait. Let's get our ship on on the surface. Alright, yes. Pan, tilt, zoom in, zoom out. Pan and tilt. Alright, our little rovers are coming out here. We got 3 types of rovers. You got the RC Transport, which is used to carry resources back and forth. You got the RC Explorer, which analyzes anomalies, which unfortunately we do not have any on this particular bit of map. And then we have the Rover, which is a mobile thing for drones. You see this hexagon? This is the extent that these little drone guys who do all of our work. They're the one that they can go out this far using this guy's control panel, and this far using the habitat's control. So that's kind of neat. And then we've got other things like resources, metal, concrete, food, advanced resources, polymers, electronics, machine parts. We have 6 drones. And I think that's the whole thing. And so eventually you can launch it back. You could salvage it, but I'm not going to destroy our rocket here. And it is going to start refuel. One of the nice benefits of the International Mars mission is that it refuels. The ship will refuel itself. It just sort of makes it out of the air, is the idea. So it'll sit here and slowly refuel, and then we can send it back. That's something not many of the other ones do, is my understanding. So, things that we need to do. We'll get into the build menu here. We need to build some power. But not quite yet, actually. We're gonna start with building a concrete extractor, which we only have 1 concrete spot here. It's high-grade concrete on a lot of it, so we'll build a concrete extractor. Put that bad boy like right there, and then I'm gonna let the drones do that. And then we'll need to put some power down, which I suppose we could do while they're working on the other stuff. So we'll start with a couple of large solar panels, like 2 large solar panels maybe, and a wind turbine. So any of these like construction pieces of equipment kick up dust, so it's kind of nice to put things a little bit away from it so they don't get covered in dust. So let's see, 1, 2, and then we'll put a wind turbine. Oh, we've got daytime power and nighttime power. And then we also need power, which if you press C brings up your cabling thing here. So we'll run cable so, and then I think you have to go all the way up like that. Okay. So we'll just kind of let the drones do their thing here for the bit. this is like surface deposits of metal. And that's about all we see right here. This is metal, but we can't actually do anything with underground metals until colonists arrive, and so they can dig it up, because we can't do that otherwise. Alright, so this thing is now working. As you can see, it's going to bring out this little grinder thing here. So we should probably set up a battery. It seems like something we should probably have, right? Should also say that days are not actually days. Like, it says Sol 1, Sol 2. Yes, universal deposits, I know. I was going to get to that game. But days are actually shorter than... Like, what happens in a day is way more than could actually happen in a real day. So, alright, so storages. We need a universal... Actually, we don't yet. These are the different ways of storing stuff. But I'm going to put a concrete deposit, place to put concrete over here by the actual concrete. And then I'm going to put a universal deposit just kind of over here somewhere. This is so that put everything there. And dumping site, which some of the stuff you do produces junk material. So we'll just put a dumping site over there. Stationary, yeah, I know. So I'm going to take this guy, who is our remote transport thing, and you can make a path for him. So I'm going to make a path for him to go over here. Is that the path? Yes. Set source. Make it go over here, and then come over here. And I'm pretty sure if I did that right, he will go pick up metal and dump it on over here. So if you look, the rovers are bringing out, or the drones are bringing out this stuff, this bonus materials that are in the spaceship is what's coming out right now. RC transport stopped moving for some reason. I did this wrong. Resource. Yeah, I did something wrong here, so let's see. Set source. Boom. Set destination. Boom. So if I did that properly, it should come over here. Yeah, and load materials. Oh, see, that's what I'm doing. I'm messing it up because I'm clicking in the wrong way. There we go. Just like one of our other rovers here, since I appear to be messing things up a little bit. Alright, so we got our 2 solar panels, we got our thing. What else do we need right now? Alright, if we had water, I would be interested in water. So as you can see that this sector scanning thing is very slow. It does not happen very fast. You have a number of orbital probes. Hey look, there's a meteor shower. That was a high risk in this place. You have a number of deployable orbital probes that will instantly scan a sector. So I guess maybe I'll use one straight
Sector
here.
scanned. Anomaly found.
Well, at least we found an anomaly this time. So this is an anomaly. There are 3 types, and this one is, I believe, the one that just gives you science primarily. So let me go grab our anomaly scanning robot. That. Alright, so before we can think about building a dome for our future colonists, we're gonna need water, right? Got power, you need water. So unfortunately we don't have any water in this part of the map, which I was really hoping that extra little scan was gonna turn up. But, well, we can make do then. We can do a moisture vaporizer. See, I was hoping for a water extractor, but we can do a moisture vaporizer and a water tower, which hopefully will turn out the way I want them to. Put this here. I'm thinking our first dome will go like right here. That's what I'm thinking. You can see this guy's gotten 8 out of 60 fuel has been brought into the mix. All right, so there's that. But we need a place to put the water right now, so let's put it this right here. And we need water pipes. Connect them. Something along those lines. We'll see.
Research complete.
Research
Anomaly
complete.
analyzed. Milestone
bunch.
achieved.
Got a bunch of science from that. Suggesting we build a sensor tower, which is probably not a bad idea. All right, what is this? Require less fuel. That's fine. Let's see if we have the materials for a sensor tower. Where are you, sensor
Research complete.
tower? There you are. We need 1 electronics and 1 metal. Looks like we have enough. So the way a sensor tower works, which I guess we'll just put right here. You already done? Oh, you must have had a bunch of overflow. Generate 100 science per soul for each RC rover vehicle. Multiple vehicles collaboration losses. Okay, let's put that in. That looks good. More science, mo better, as far as I'm concerned. So sensor towers, as soon as this actually gets built, will... What am I looking for? Yeah, power shortage. Alright, we should think about power. Massively increase the speed of scanning. You can see that this thing is now scanning at 326%. The further away you get from this tower, the less the boost is.
Sector scanned.
But it's something. There's nothing in that sector, really? Man, getting some bad luck here. This is the debris I was talking about. You can see it's all just piles of debris here. Alright. When we get into the daytime, I want to see what our power situation is like. Yeah, oxygen. Oh yeah, we need to do oxygen. People need something to breathe. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, we should build a Moxie. So we are building. We got a 3.5 energy power surplus during the day. All right. So what do I need for a Moxie? Here. Moxie. 5 metal. All right. Oops. There. And then we're going to need an oxygen tank. You always got to have a place to put it, right? This should probably go right there. And power-wise, we're going to go power. And was it P for pipes? Yes. No, apparently it's not P for pipes. Oh, nope, that's for something else. Can't remember what the key is for pipes. Alright, so we should probably think about... I think we have all the major things, right? We got water coming in. We got a water tower. We got pipes. We got water. We got air. Making extra oxygen. We got power. We got battery. I think we're maybe in the mood for a basic dome. Which takes 10
Sector scanned.
polymers, 80 concretes, which we don't actually have enough of yet, and 20 metal. So let's build our first dome. What does it say? Unexplored sector. Oh, I'm leaking over into this sector. Yeah, let's do that. So that's what's... We can't build it yet until we get this sector scanned. It shouldn't be too long, considering this thing is cooking. It's 381% improvement, so... Yes, domes are megastructures. Plan carefully when placing your phone. It has to be connected to water. Oxygen supply. Yes.
Vehicle battery low.
Oh, whose vehicle battery is low? Is it you? It's not you, but let's bring you back anyways. What you? You? Yes. Alright. To get him to recharge, you put him there, right? You just have him bring over a power cable. I'd very much like to find a water deposit. Can I cancel this one? There you go. I put this ship down in a bad place is basically what the moral of the story. I suppose I could put it here. I'm worried about getting too close to things though. And I was kind of planning to have everything over here, so we'll just wait. I suppose I could use one of my scanny thingies. It's at 28% already. That one says water. Water. Rare metals, concrete. Alright, let's do that. Because I would like to find water, an actual source of water as soon as possible. The moisture evaporator thing is nice, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. We also have these two Stirling generators. While closes is protected from dust but produces less power. I don't entirely know what a Stirling generator is, but they're prefabs. I suppose I should talk about prefabs. Some things are prefabricated that you brought from Earth. You just set them up basically. You can tell them as they've got the little 2. It means that we can't build Stirling generators, but we can have prefabs. We have some other prefabs, like polymer factory, electronics factory, metal parts, fuel refinery. These are all prefabs. We don't have any. We have to get them from Earth. There's lots of various things like that.
Sector
Drone
scanned.
hub is also what we have to do. Alright. Really? No resources. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, we're gonna put a basic dome right here. Boom. Run some cabling over. And oh, it's not the key that I want. None of these are the key that I want. Pipes. Alright, let's speed up here a little bit. Let's actually go to fastest for the moment, because nothing really is happening. Just trying to get this thing built. These guys are pulling everybody over. Why don't you come over here so that your drones can help? They were a little too far out of sight there. Alright, so orbital probe. What did I just do? Oh, never mind. Go about your business there, little probe. I'm starting to build.
Sector scanned.
This just has an anomaly in it. Okay. You. Scan. Money sign. I'm not sure what the money sign one is. I can't believe we haven't found any water yet. Makes me really uncomfortable. This one's supposed to have a high chance of water, so hopefully something will happen. still bringing everything over. Oh, I should talk about this since we've got the time. So you can set shifts basically for both people and things. So like this water moisture evaporator thing, if we didn't want it to run at night because we have less power production at night, we could set it like, we could turn it off and then it wouldn't run in the middle of the night. This is a 3-shift system. So yeah, so that's the thing. I'm actually going to leave it on though, because we seem to be doing fine on power. Maybe not actually. So let's turn this, we'll have this turn off at night. Sector scans. No resources. Man. This is turning out to be a rough place that we've landed. It's a good thing it's an easy mode start, or we might have some trouble. What are we missing at this point? Just some concrete. Do we have that concrete? I think we have it. We just don't. Not you. Where's my other bot? You. Can you load here?
Sector scanned.
Alright, load there and then dump over here. Hush, dog, hush.
Research complete.
That's not, I don't think that, live from Mars. Oh, that's one though. Systematic training. Scientists and botanists have plus 10 performance when working in their specialty. Okay, I'll do that one. That sounds good. Let's do that. Is that thing done scanning the... No, it's still working on it. Are you actually working on it? No, you're idle. Oh, that's a rare metals deposit. That's not a... I thought it was an anomaly. Never mind. Oh, this thing's coming together. Cool. And
Milestone
built.
achieved.
There you go. 4 buildings not working. Are we down on power? We're down on power now. We're gonna have to get more power up and running here. Alright, let me pause this. I'm gonna stop here for today. And next time we'll see about maybe getting some colonists on Mars, but I think we might have to run like 1 or 2 cargo ships here before we're ready to have people arrive. But we'll see. So thanks for joining me. I am, as always, the Kremlin Archer. If you enjoyed this, please leave me a like button. It helps out a great deal. And consider subscribing if you want to see more in the future. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.